Hey, are you new to kayak fishing? Or have you been around for a while just looking to take your kayak fishing game to the next level? Well, this next series of videos is going to be perfect for you because last year I started bare bones in my kayak for the first year of fishing and decided now the second year I was ready to take my game to the next level, adding a couple of things to my kayak like a Fishfinder and wanted to change around a couple of other things on my boat. So why don't you go ahead and make sure you subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss a video when I upload them. First off, the video today, we're going to talk about the Fishfinder upgrade.
Here's your shot.
Holy fish, bud.
I'm Sean Ritter. I love the outdoors, hunting, fishing. I work a hectic, not traditional job, and I love being a dad. This is my outdoor journey and how I manage my time. I'm here to help you rethink your time and join me, Return to Wild. Adding the Garmin EcoMap UHD 93 to my kayak. That's the 9-inch touchscreen. This thing is absolutely fantastic. It's got three things that I really wanted: chirp sonar, side scan, and down imaging. So I've got everything on one unit, 9 inches. I want it to be big enough that while I'm on my boat, I could see it from sitting or standing. And the touchscreen of the Garmin I actually love because if I'm paddling along and watching something on my side imaging and see a piece of structure that I want to mark, I can simply touch it and mark it right there from the screen. Really cool feature I want to do. So we're gonna quick unbox it. I'll show you what's in the box here, and then we'll talk about how we're gonna mount it to the kayak and some different options of that. But before we get into that, if we're just meeting for the first time, my name is Sean Ritter. If you're coming back, thank you so much for following along the channel. Here I am a just kind of normal dude, normal dad that works a kind of strange, hectic schedule. Really fell in love with kayak fishing over the last year, and as I'm getting into the second season of kayak fishing, I'm gonna start kayak fishing tournaments. So that's why I wanted to upgrade some things and take it to the next level. Fishfinder, one of them, tackle storage solutions, things like that. So there'll be another video coming soon. So again, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And give this video a like if you're really into kayak fishing, want to know more about Fishfinder units, powering them, all that sort of thing. It does amazing things for the algorithm and tells me that you want to see more videos about this so I can create more content that you want. So let's get into it. Here it is, the Garmin EcoMap UHD 93 SV. My version is the one with the GT54 transducer in it. I know the GT56 is the newer transducer. It has better resolution. Me personally, as someone that's just going to be using it on my kayak, and again, I've said before in other videos, as much as I'm fishing kayak bass fishing tournaments, I'm not out fishing for $100,000 every weekend like, you know, the bass elites are. So to me, having the lower resolution and not quite the farther range that you get from the other transducer, I was able to save a couple of bucks by going that route. So, I mean, if it's something that you can do without, you can always do it. And my thought also is if I decide later on that I want to upgrade and go to that higher resolution, I can always just buy the transducer and it'll work with this. Also, this unit being Panoptics available. So if I want to add Panoptics maybe next year or a season down the road, that is compatible with this as well. So I think having a unit that was compatible and upgradable without having to buy an entire new unit each and every season that I wanted to maybe add something onto it was huge for me. So Garmin came through in that. So let's see what we got in the box of this unit. So, all right, first and foremost, there is the sun shield protective. All right, and this would be the actual head unit itself. I mean, that is just a monster screen. It's gonna be great. Is there such things too big of a screen in a kayak? All right, sticker, yeah, Garmin sticker. It's always important. And then include here, if you're gonna be mounting it in the dash of a boat, all the mounting instructions for that, which I'm not doing, so don't need that. Piece of cardboard, just get rid of that. All right, this would be, all right, the mounting gimbal and dock where this head unit plugs in, which I think is cool too. Garmin made it so you can just pop everything out and take it with you if you were to like be someone that left this on your kayak and like threw it in the back of your truck. Me personally, I do a full car top load every time, so I wanted to make sure that I have things portable, which you'll see in this series of videos of why I've made the changes that I have and some of the upgrades that I have, because I have to load and unload my kayak every time I get to the water and off the water. So it's a cool thing. All right, and then we've got a power cord with the fuse built in line, which is really awesome. Looks like a transducer, a bunch of mounting cables. Check and make sure. All right, so manual, talking about clear view imaging. transducer. There's like 20 feet of cable on this, which I'm not gonna need in the kayak, so I'll have to find a way to kind of bundle this up and keep it out of the way. Your mounting bracket stuff for that. Then it comes with a couple other mounting pieces. The trolling motor mount, which I think could be a piece that you could use on a kayak as well when it comes to mounting it. We'll talk about that in another video as far as where are locations that you can mount a transducer in your kayak, and specifically the kayak that I have, the Lightning Strike. There's not a whole lot of info out there, and if you try and search places to mount transducers or mounting, you know, fish finders on kayaks, you're gonna get a lot of Hobie stuff, maybe some of the native stuff, but you don't get a whole lot of Lightning, which is the boat that I use. So I'll try and share some of that with you. Again, the other part of the transducer mount. And a little interference rejection piece they have there. Looks like manual for the actual unit, and then again, if you're going to go in dash, they give you the little gasket type stuff around it to keep the water out. So that's it. A couple of screws. That's everything that comes in the box. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So as far as mounting this unit on my kayak, I looked at a couple different options, which we'll talk about in another video coming up here, but I'll give you the spoiler alert. What I decided to do, I'm going to use the Yak Attack mount on my kayak. So this is just the Yak Attack universal mount. So I'll have to drill some holes in here, and then I'll mount that unit to that. So then this will come on and off my boat every single time. And then I decided to go with an over the side and went with the Scotty mount. Now, the reason I wanted to go with the Scotty was because of the gear head that comes with it. If later on down the road, say I wanted to go trolling salmon on Lake Michigan. I'm right here in Milwaukee on Lake Michigan. A lot of people do that. I could get a rod holder and just simply stick it right in there without having to mount it somewhere else. It's kind of a mount that I've already got established in my boat. So we're gonna go transducer on here, and we're gonna put the Garmin unit on here. So next video, we'll do that. We'll get that on the boat. I'll show you some of the different places that you can mount transducers on boats, whether you have a Lightning like I do or another boat. And another video, we're gonna get to how I'm gonna power this whole thing, which I think is, to me, the cream of the crop of my entire upgrade for this season of kayak fishing is my ultimate kayak tackle tray power hub solution. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already. You're gonna love this series of videos I've got of how I'm upgrading my kayak for this season. So hit subscribe, give this video a like, and drop a comment. If you got a specific question you want to know about Garmin unit, transducers, fishing, anything at all, you leave comments. That tells me what videos you want me to make for you in the future. We'll catch you on that next one.
Jig. Oh, there he is. Hooked up. He's burying himself in the weeds. Hooked up again. Nice little guy. Oh, fatty too. Look at that. Boom. Nice